whatever we do, we make sure that our seeds is viable before we go into other operations on the farm. So it is really heartwarming for me to be here to represent the permanent secretary and also to share the experiences that is going to be displayed here so that we can adapt it and see how far we can go with this.
This year alone, we linked seed companies to over 300 agri-dealers and over 10,000 smallholder farmers through market linkage events such as the input fairs, field days, and demonstration plots. This is moving forward even under our USAID-funded ADAPT program, where we're testing this out in garrison towns like Tikwa, Nkala, Gombe, Uwoza, and Damboa.
We are putting the resilience lens in every tool that we are developing because we are thinking beyond the current situation obtaining.
Incidentally, food security itself is to be properly conceived within the context of human rights to food. And therefore, we must implement our agricultural program in that overall general context.
When people want to do interventions, emergency seed distribution, we need to consider the business environment, the seed companies. Are there opportunities and how can they be part of the solution?
Every stakeholder in the seed sector is carried along and they perform the role they are expected to perform. And based on that, we are putting in the policy itself an aspect of monitoring and evaluation because that is very, very key. It's important.
I'm Dr. Hakim Ajegbe. I'm a system agronomist and a seed system specialist and the country representative of International Crop Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropics, ICRISAT. Yeah, this is a very, very important workshop for me and also for my organization. Actually, it's a capacity building. It's funny, but that's what it is for us. Because now we are involved in a lot of work on seed system. But again, with conflict becoming an issue, and we also give technical support to a lot of NGOs and things like that. So with this, even now, I think I'm even better prepared to be able to prepare and understand what needs to be done. Thank you.
I think it's interesting that we have opportunity to attend a workshop like this, in which the tools that will enable us to take decisions as to whether the communities that have been impacted by some of the disasters, whether it is flood, or whether it's drought or terrorism or so, the decision as to whether they need seed and what kind of seed they require is being placed in our hands. These two we have seen offer us a considerable scope, to taking decisions, and I believe that it is going to be useful to both these policy makers and those who are in the education institution and the development partners, all of that will be very useful for me in the work that I do in advising the seed industry, and also for my students that we need to take over from me in a short while.
My participation in this workshop personally is very valuable. It helps for somebody working in the seed sector and the regulatory agency for that matter. It helps personally, helps me to really have an understanding of the seed system, particularly in crisis situation, natural disaster situation, how we respond to the seed need of the people that are facing this kind of situation.
For seed security as meant right to food and food security in this country. So we cannot take it for granted that we know what to do until we garner the views of stakeholders from all conceivable community of Nigeria in this respect. And that is what the workshop had properly done.
I just again want to say thank you so much and safe journey to your destinations. Thank you very much.